Okay, back with Final Fantasy.
Yes.
Clever. Yes.
Do these guys know how to survive financially in Trump's America? No.
I mean, they might.
Alex was just telling me about spam mail he keeps getting. So.
Ready for more? You bet. Let's hit it.
Gotta turn that at volume.
And away we go.
How come Prompto doesn't get to drive?
Because we don't trust Prompto with anything. I'm surprised we trust him with a gun. He can't even shoot his camera right.
I mean, he does poison everyone if you give him the bioblaster.
And that's why we took it. That's why we took the bioblaster away.
Like, every time you were using the bioblaster, I was like, hey, you're poisoned out.
I mean, it wasn't enough to keep me down, so he's not even good at poisoning people.
Man, did you... I don't know if you ever did it, but did you ever use that move where, you know, everyone just wails on the enemies while Prompto had the bioblaster?
No. Because it defaults to whatever... It uses their default weapons.
Oh, okay.
So Prompto uses his gun, yeah.
Location.
I was...
Yeah.
Wait,
You're right.
talking.
Iris? Something wrong?
What? No, I'm fine. I'm not jealous. I just had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. But that'll all be in the past once we hit Kayam.
What are you talking about? We can hang out anytime, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she will be hanging out in this next location for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So that's technically true.
But, yeah, I was just picturing freaking Prompto with the bioblaster, and when you do the command, he just sticks it down somebody's throat and is like, pumping the poisonous gases in.
How come?
No,
Did he fall asleep? Oh, no.
No, he's just...
Oh, okay.
He's been Prompto.
Wonder why no one ever thought of that before.
Because no one ever had a little sister along for the ride.
Uh. Hey?
I don't remember this stuff.
Sorry for cramping your style.
Calm down.
Yeah, did you do that, or did it do that?
No,
on
it-
its own?
it asked me.
You're too big for the back seat.
But I mean, it pulled over by itself to ask you.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember this.
All right, cool. Let's explore.
Well, there's the thing.
If you go off that rail, is there a way to get back?
Yeah, I can just teleport to the car.
Oh, you can teleport to the. Oh, but it
I-
won't.
I can't-
Invisible walls.
I can't jump.
What if you sword teleport?
You can't sword teleport off.
Ah, okay.
Because it still travels using the normal physics.
Oh yeah.
And,
That
not really,
guy has a marker on him.
really sure what I'm supposed to do here.
Listen.
Oh, yeah, that was...
As like 5 dudes just show up and stand around you. I would casually chat in that scenario.
Some of us looking more intimidating than others.
Yeah, all wearing black like some kind of squad. Like, pull up in a really nice car.
Well, I guess that was it. I guess you just listen to the people because.
Is it just to look at the view, or?
I think so, yeah. Because the marker's gone,
Okay.
and there's no meaningful place I can go aside from forward, which is where the car would be going. So.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think this is that kind of thing where. Yeah, I mean, it's worth a check.
I just want to see. I just want to get one last look at Iris's chocobo.
Like, why?
Because girl.
Japan knows what gender roles are.
They do. They just don't care.
Yeah. No, but I think this is that kind of thing where we were talking about it's sort of like the car pushing scene, maybe, where it's just there to be fun and flavorful.
Well, I think that's what this entire car ride is.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
aside from that one dungeon, you can optionally do. There's nothing to this except just hearing the characters banter, and
Yeah.
I mean, I like that.
Oh, that's the. Have you ever been down to the ocean down there?
Oh, you mean over there?
Yeah. I mean, it's a nice coastline, but I don't recall. No, you did because you rented a boat that one time, right?
Like something.
Or did you not? No, you almost did.
Well, I mean, we rented a boat on the other side of the continent.
Okay. I just don't recall if you've ever been to a beach locale. It's been a while.
Yeah. There's that. I mean, that same town is a beachside town.
Oh, okay.
It's like built on a pier and everything,
I was
or at
trying
least the meat of the town is on the pier.
I was trying to read that sign, but
I think that was a chocobo sign back there.
wild chocobos.
Yeah.
Some piece of
There are sections of the road where like a bunch of like unicorn giraffalo things will like run across.
Freaking in 14, dragons hunt chocobo. Which,
Get a closer look.
I mean,
That what?
I mean, I'm sure they're delicious.
giant chicken.
Oh, okay. We have another stop.
Huh.
Was this added like in a patch or something? I don't remember this stuff.
That's pretty cool, though.
Like I don't mind it. I'm just surprised. I really don't remember this stuff.
Well, I guess we can go to the beach.
Well, I'm going towards that pickaxe on the minimap because that's ore.
Oh, okay.
And then everybody back in the car. There we go. There's just gold lying around here.
Yeah. Oh, it's those, like,
Tread lightly.
fishigators.
Is there anything here besides the things to fight?
Oh, was that the, like, you should have countered symbol?
I didn't actually get to see it.
There was a weird shield with a...
I was too busy not remembering what the controls were for the game. Because I've been playing a lot of completely different shit.
Yeah.
Lately. I was just playing Yakuza 5, so now I'm completely different control scheme.
Oh, okay.
Onward.
I got an A+. plus.
Can
That
you...
is the only acceptable grade for an Asian prince.
I imagine there's no swimming.
Now I mean, actually, I don't remember if they're swimming. No.
Oh, okay. Boo.
Final Fantasy protagonists
Oh,
cannot swim.
They don't even let you go in the shallows.
No.
Because he'd get his boots. That's leather, okay? And salt water will murder it.
I mean, given that a lot of these have been turning into like actual fashion brands,
Yeah.
I'm sure they are contractually obligated to not show any wear or tear on the threads.
That's why they couldn't do it in Transformers. Because product placement.
Is that a thing? I believe that's a thing.
Well, I mean, people always complain, despite the fact that the color and appearance.
Oh wait, I do remember this.
Oh, neat.
Although I mean, I remember being here. I don't remember being here with Iris.
Preparing for supper.
I remember coming here because I was looking for a place to camp.
There's a little pier down there.
Yeah, for
Oh, yeah. But no, people were nitpicking and saying, in Transformers they get hurt, they get a scratch on them when they're in the man form, but then when they go back to the car, the scratch isn't there. It's like a new looking car. And, you know, Michael Bay or whoever the thing, they did show that the force, the current appearance of their form is a holographic projection.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, because when Bumblebee is in Transformers 1, when Bumblebee is the busted Camaro or whatever it is, and what the
Way to go, Prompto.
like that leaf, that branch probably blew in the way at the last second.
But still. That's her making the anime face.
Yeah, and it's overexposed.
That's the, well, yeah, I suppose.
Oh, that one's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. It looks like an album cover. Like nobody's looking.
Yeah.
Nobody's looking at the camera. Everybody's just staring off at the sea.
But no, yeah, when B changes the look of his car form, he just sees like a hot new Camaro driving by, scans it with some lasers, and then he just comes out looking like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I barely remember anything about the movies, except for when I start having my Vietnam-style flashbacks.
And then, I mean, the nitpicking goes on infinitely. People are like, why don't they use the holographic junk when they're in the man form? And then other people say,
I mean,
it's harder to do a bigger surface area, with, you know, and then blop back and forth forever. Like, shut up, it's a movie.
well, I mean, it's a bad movie.
Okay.
I mean, but I was gonna say it's silly to nitpick something like the Transformers movies because you don't need to. They are bad products that are. It's evident they are bad without having to dig into them and find the bad stuff.
Yeah, people have a lot of reasons why they hate them. So.
Much in the same way that Final Fantasy 13 is obviously a pile of crap, even if you don't dig in and start picking apart the non-existent plot.
The water looks so nice. I want to go in.
It does. We can't, but we can find this thing over here.
Yeah.
All right, we found a thing, and I guess this is the end of the world.
Umbra's
Yeah.
the only one making deliveries. Wonder what line is up.
Yeah,
Haven't seen her.
the only way you can proceed. Wait, how did it work in Mario RPG? How did you proceed up the cliff that was the end of the world? Didn't some turtles make a stepladder for you?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. If you get a bunch of birds to
I'd actually forgotten about that.
yeah,
That game was great.
it was really good.
I wish Square Enix would get their shit together and make another one.
Well, then they'd have to play nice with Nintendo.
I mean,
Everything in order.
Yep.
yeah. Cloud was in Smash. That's
And
something.
I have been trying to find the story
So, you're the
because Sakurai,
you help?
I know, is
Knocked?
He was against third-party characters.
yeah, and he really is what's the word I'm looking for? Nice. Eccentric about maintaining his standard of purity in Smash, which is
completely flew out the window in the last one. 'Cause-
right. But that's
Yeah,
the,
'cause
I mean,
the only one of those guys who were the only one of the DLC. Well, okay, fucking Lucas and Mewtwo, I guess, because they were in previous games and they're both first party.
right. I mean, but despite what's actually happening, I know that Sakurai has some very loud opinions about what's going on with the game, and that's part of the reason why there's so much pushback against Smash being a competitive fighter and having a competitive scene, because
Right.
Sakurai's just like, no, preserve the casual beauty.
I mean, I'll never understand how it became how it got a competitive scene to begin with, aside from the fact that nerds will try to make anything competitive,
Right.
as proven by the fact that esports are a thing now.
Yeah.
And there goes Iris.
There you go. So which one of those is best girl?
Neither.
Oh, okay.
It's Aranea, dude.
Oh yeah, it's Dragoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Like, it was close, before Aranea happened, but now there's no question.
Anyway, yeah,
You want to speed up a little bit, Cindy? Maybe.
look, those
Oh, I
things
have to
are
talk
those
to you.
things are heavy. She doesn't want to throw out her back.
You lift with your legs, or you wear like a truss or something.
We're at your disposal.
Freaking but yeah, no, the
Dustin and Monica.
the
Those two have been real swell.
Sakurai's crazy, and
We need.
I can only imagine how much
Trouble
annoyance it took to get Snake in on Kojima's part. But
Well,
yeah,
didn't Sakurai's kid or something want Snake to be in?
yeah,
Like somebody important's kid wanted Snake to be in the game.
yeah, and
I think you might have told me that.
well, no, I think it was Kojima's kid. Kojima's kid liked Smash
Ah, okay.
and was like,
Excuse me.
yeah, hey Dad, this game has all these cool characters in. How come Snake's not in? And then Kojima that was the mission. Snake had to have been in the game from that point on. And Kojima was like, come on, please please, flocks. Like, I was like, fine, give me $1 million. But oh, it's that guy. Wait, yes.
Yeah, tell me.
So no, I was looking for a similar story because, yeah, I figured there must have been a thing to get Cloud in,
Money.
unless Sakurai's secretly one of those Final Fantasy VII first RPG and I Love 13 guys. But
Yeah, just give us a second.
Okay. I'll be inside then.
So here we're kind of hitting the point of no return.
you mean where it breaks into the episodic like area chapter things?
Yeah, from this point on, we're going to leave this big open world area, and we're going to proceed along the much more linear route.
Have we been everywhere in the world though?
Kind of.
Okay.
Actually, there was one more place I wanted
Yeah,
to
I was
go.
gonna say, can we look at the map just to make sure? Because I feel like we've not actually covered that much ground. I think we've been going back and forth.
Actually, no. Actually, this is the first point of no return, and it gets wrapped up pretty quickly, and then we'll come back. And then there's the
okay.
second point of no return, and that's the real.
Okay.
Because I remember this was the one that made me think, oh, okay, well, they say you're not coming back for some time, but that hardly lasted any time at all. And then, like, hours into the second one, I was like, I'm not going back, am I?
There's another one I've heard. That's another album cover.
Why is he pointing at the wall? Prompto. He wants to be. He desperately wants to be like a musician or something. Oh right. Okay. Yeah. No. I remember what's happening here. Stuff.
Party of 3.
Mm-hmm. It's like a party of one, but less demeaning.
Well, 1 is the loneliest number.
True.
What is it? 2 is almost as bad as 1, so we had to have 3.
Although I do wish we could have traded Prompto for Gladiolus.
Look, mullets are banned in this zone.
Gladio is my dad. I need my dad. There's apparently going to be DLC which delves into this part and shows what he was up to.
Oh, okay.
While we're off burrowing it up without him.
Huh.
This makes me sad because now we're down to 3 people and Iris, you can come along, but she doesn't for reasons.
Because... Oh.
I miss my dogs.
Never again will we have barking in the background.
My sister's got them in the custody hearing. All right, I forgot. That's what I wrote down.
Yeah. Is that one of those? No, they don't give you enough vocabulary to make it like a stupid message.
No.
Yeah.
No, you can't write it yourself. It's just one of 3 prefab messages.
Oh, okay.
It's not it's not sold. No sewn here.
Yeah. That would have been cool, but it all would have had the internet filled with her opening the note. And it's like, suck it, bitch.
Well, there is a way you can completely ruin like a super dramatic moment towards the at the end of the game.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean you can see it coming because there's a point towards the end where they ask you to pick one of your photos.
Oh, no.
And I had a feeling it was going to have that effect.
You should pick
So I
the one where the branch got in the way.
I picked that very first picture of Cindy.
And if anyone's waiting for us,
And yes, it totally ruined the drama.
Chancellor Zunia.
Which is a shame, because other than that, aside, dumb picture aside, it's a really well done scene.
Oh, okay.
I feel.
Man down. Would that the Marshal were with us.
oh yeah. Whatever happened to that guy?
As I understand it, he's put his tomb raiding on hold to help the hunters take care of some troublesome beasts.
No rest for the immortal.
I wish he was back. He was like 50 levels higher than us. Oh, I'm driving.
Oh. Freaking Noctis should just dump Lunafreya and get with Cindy.
That was pretty cool.
But then the picture would make sense at the end.
I mean, he's a prince. He makes the laws. Why does he just need to have one girl?
Does that completely red fuel gauge mean you're full or empty?
Full.
Oh, okay.
Fuel. You see, there's one little like
Oh, now I see.
yeah, like
ticked away.
tick. Yeah, on the left side. And I
Yeah, there's a day counter up there. It's 7 days left to what?
oh, I can't. Oh wait. Can I just get yeah? Ignis, you drive. That's 7 days of Chocobo left
Oh, okay. Oh, you know what?
because you rent the Chocobo.
I think the feeling that
God, there's that big empty space in the back of the car now.
there's no mullet to fill it.
There's no mullet. There's no iris.
But I was thinking the reason that
All that good?
I feel like we've not
But yes, it is.
we've not covered a ton of the map is because a lot of the traversing is on these driving segments, and you just don't get to see a lot of the landscape.
What do you say we take a souvenir shot?
Do it.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take a picture in the rain, Prompto.
Woohoo!
Dumbass.
Like Prompto's the best. It'll be like Silent Hill.
Oh man, look, it's all the way over there.
But it's only a third of a mile away.
Why couldn't he ask this back at the crossroad?
Wait, can't you just get out and walk? Oh, there you go.
Well, we have to over here.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say it's probably faster to just walk there
No, the car's
and back to the car.
no, the car's faster.
Yeah, I didn't see this wooded path.
I mean, the one upside of doing these photo side quests is that they tend to unlock parking spaces that you can use to get back in this general area faster.
Oh, okay.
Although, for people playing this for the first time, I would actually recommend saving these quests. Because if you say no, you still have the quest. You just tell Prompto to fuck off.
Ah.
And you can do it on your own time. But when you want to upgrade weapons with Cid, like to get the ultimate weapon, for example,
Yeah.
you need to complete, I think, like 3 quests or something before it'll upgrade. So, you can't... I mean, you can do hunts and stuff too, but this time, when I was going after the ultimate weapon, I just saved like 3 of those photo op quests, and I just teleported over there and did all 3 quests, and then that was it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's still kind of like back there.
But yeah, the map. I mean, you've been a lot of places on the map, but it's just there's a lot of unexplored areas between the roads, and the only way, I guess, is to just
Well, you're
run around on the Chocobo.
You're supposed to just go find them yourself, like they're
Yeah, that's what I mean. But
because there is I think like over here-ish might be. I think like over here-ish there's actually a hole at the dungeon,
oh, cool.
and I do want to go there.
Yeah,
soon.
I could actually see this game having a lot of replay value because you could beat it and then explore the world, which is kind of like what I did with Brutal Legend. Actually, you don't have to go nearly all the places on that map
Oh yeah.
to beat the game. And after I beat it, I was like,
Good call. Now
over here, what's those whole chunks that I didn't explore? And I got all the sites, and it was really cool.
I just beat the game and then like made out with my girlfriend a few times. Because that's just a push X to do thing.
Yeah.
And then I deleted the game because. Oh, see.
Huh. Wow, wait a minute. What? Like,
I told you she just inserts herself into the photos.
and they're cool. They don't ask questions.
Well, there are. I mean, they didn't because she wasn't there when they were taking the photo. but
Right, of course. So
There are times when you look at the photo, your characters will be like, "Wait, what? When was she there?"
Oh, neat. Okay, yeah. That's awesome. You just got photobombed.
Yeah. Since I'm
She's
home,
like the, I forget, it was one year at AX when there was
I think it's like right here.
this Luigi cosplayer that rolled around. He cosplayed as Luigi.
Well, that already shows there's
Not-
something wrong with it.
Not that well. Brought a little go-kart, like a little... I don't know if it was one of those little children's cars, you know? It was a small vehicle. It was a small motor vehicle dressed up to look like Luigi's cart in Mario Kart.
Okay.
And he would just drive around AX in his cart. And whenever he saw somebody about to snap a picture, he had this plushy green shell, and he would just throw it at them. and he would just like throw it at them, and then roll by in his cart, and like hold up his hands and be like, "What?" And roll, and then the car would only do like 5 miles an hour, you know. So it's just people would suddenly get hit with a green shell, and then Luigi would just roll by like Thug Life.
That's kind of great.
Yeah, it's awesome. The what? Yeah.
Think Gladio will be back anytime soon?
Oh, a monster.
We knew what he was up to.
I didn't even see the monster.
Yeah, no, oh, there they
well, I
are.
saw that one.
You know what would have made this game perfect for me?
A monkey.
You're partially right.
2 monkeys.
You're partially right still.
2 monkeys and popcorn machine. Making more monkeys.
So, I think I commented earlier that
This is why I hate rhetorical questions.
yeah. No, I commented earlier that I really like this because it's got realistic landscapes compared to other Final Fantasy. More realistic, I should say.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be the best thing ever if combined with these landscapes, all the enemies were just normal animals that like actually exist. Like a tiger or like a bear or like, you know, a zebra.
Just go fight like a just go,
Yeah.
go fight somebody's cow.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, you wander into a cow field and then a bull just comes at you and you've got to fight it.
Let's see. What dungeon? What level is this dungeon? 36. I should probably wait till I get Prompto back.
Are you guys like glistening in that character screen because it's wet? Because you were in the rain? No, it was just when you went in and out really fast. The lighting.
You just had Bishy Vision on.
Yeah. The sparkles.
Yeah, that dungeon I found, which is actually pretty well hidden. There is another Royal Arm in there
Oh,
that you can't get otherwise, and really neat accessory for Gladio.
Huh.
But
What-
he's not around, so
those-
I guess we'll just wait.
Yeah.
Auto and back.
Everything in order.
Yep.
How come I can't sit in the front now?
Well, Noctis did say that he appreciated the extra room in the back.
Right, but now I'm lonely.
Well, apparently not. He needs his leg room. He needs to stretch out. He can sleep.
Then, like, Ignis is the worst person to sit behind because he's the tall, dashing, leggy butler. You want to sit next to Prompto, who's all scrawny, or you want to sit behind Prompto, who's all scrawny.
So that you look
No way
dark
through.
and brooding by comparison?
No, so you have room to stretch out your legs.
Oh, okay. Well, no, you go sideways.
Carl could really use
Like long car trip
We're
status.
in the rain. I don't need to wash the car. That's the college logic.
That is how I freaking do my car.
I mean, It depends what color your car is. You can probably get away with it on yours.
Uh,
All right, so next video we'll tackle a new dungeon and meet Best Girl.